Cupcake's solo car camping adventure continues with a drive down the Spearfish Canyon Scenic Byway and a day in the historic town of Deadwood, South Dakota, where she stayed at the oldest and most haunted hotel in town. Let's go!
Cupcakes rolling down that dusty road, sunsets painting stories in her soul. Food's kicking up dreams with every stride, freedom's calling, she can't hide it. Chasing dreams where the wild winds blow, heart wide open where the free hearts go. Strong and free, got adventure on her mind. Come right along, leave your fears behind.
So after waking up at my free campsite at Stagg Road Dispersed Camping, I had my coffee, packed up my gear, and made my way north to the Spearfish Canyon Scenic Byway. Rough Falls was my first stop, and it was just as amazing as I remembered. Cornbread and I visited here several years ago, right after we completed our cargo trailer conversion and drove all over the western U.S. That last visit was in May and snow and ice were still all over the ground, so it was very nice to see lots more green this time. Starting Spearfish Canyon Scenic Byway.
Spearfish Canyon Scenic Byway is one of the crown jewels of the Black Hills. It's a 22-mile stretch that was carved over millions of years by Spearfish Creek, creating looming limestone cliffs that rise nearly 1,000 feet above the road. Native Americans traveled this canyon, and later gold prospectors and settlers. In summer, the canyon is alive with wildflowers, and in winter, it turns into a snowy wonderland. And be aware, winter lasts long into spring in this area, at least what someone from Louisiana would describe as winter weather. I'm just happy Cupcake has been able to go on this adventure by herself, to explore where she wants and find that she can do anything she sets her mind to. That being said, I'll be glad when she gets home and we can start planning our next adventure together. Visitors come for its stunning natural beauty, with waterfalls like Bridal Veil, Rough Lock, and Spearfish Falls, plus brilliant fall colors. There are lots of hiking trails to explore, including a trek out to the Devil's Bathtub. Here's a photo from our last visit.
Doing laundry is essential, especially if you're car camping, so I took time out to do mine at Double Suds Laundromat in Spearfish. It's open 24 hours and it was super clean.
We're in the historic town of Deadwood, South Dakota. We're gonna take a walk down the historic Main Street. Let's go.
Okay guys, so I am at my next stay. You know, I typically stay in free BLM land or national forest and stuff of that nature. But I'm in Deadwood, South Dakota, and I wanted to stay at the historical Bullock Hotel. And let me show you my room before I mess it up. So when you first come into the door, there's a little desk. How cute. The bed. It's simple, but it's got that old vibe. You know, the Bullock Hotel is supposed to be haunted. We'll see if I get scared tonight. Simple bathroom. I love all the old wood.
Well now, would you look at this? I've been prospecting these Black Hills since 1876, when we all settled this here plot of land. I swear I took a nap on my claim, and next thing I know, I'm waking up here on the streets of Deadwood. But not the Deadwood I remember. Back in my day, this town was rougher than a wagon wheel in January. Gamblers, gunslingers, and gold dust was in the air. Why, I recall Wild Bill Hickok meeting his fate holding that dead man's hand right down the street. But look at it now. Shiny cars rolling where horses used to tie up. Shops selling ice cream where saloons once roared. And folks snapping pictures instead of drawing pistols. Makes an old fella smile, seeing Deadwood still brimming with life. Only now, it's families and travelers instead of prospectors and outlaws. That includes little Miss Cupcake, boldly flying an adventure on her own in this wild and crazy part of the world. This place may have traded pickaxes for souvenirs, but the spirit of the gold rush still lingers in the boardwalks, the brick buildings, and the stories etched in every corner. Just so you know, Miss Cupcake is a hard one to scare, and none of the ghosts at the Bullock Hotel ever even made her sweat. At least this time.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for Deadwood and Spearfish Canyon. Stay tuned for next week. I'm visiting Vor Buffalo Jump, Devil's Tower, and another amazing free campsite. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.